I'm Ryan Rabel, I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these 3 men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense, as alleged, for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm. His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims.
Man, we got to get it off our chest.
What is going on in the world?
Got out of jail, got back into jail, went to jail, go back to jail, come back to jail. You want to go back to jail? Why you go back to jail? Go back, get out of jail. Do you stay out of jail? No, you make a song, then go back to jail. How many times you want to go back to jail? Do you like being in jail? You got a boyfriend in jail. You probably don't got a boyfriend in jail, but you maybe like being in jail. How many times you don't go back to jail, man?
Jail, federal prison.
Federal prison.
Look, I first heard about the story some weeks ago.
I thought this was AI generated.
I first heard about the story weeks ago, and
Okay.
I thought it was fake.
Yeah, me
I was
too.
like, but ain't no way these dudes just rob and kidnap Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane.
And nothing happened.
What's his name of his record label?
1017.
1017 on the track. Remember when he put out a flyer and was like looking for new artists?
Yeah. But
the
and
curses.
then and circle back around this week, you know what I'm saying, going crazy. And I was like, oh, this is real.
It's real.
I was like, okay, this is
they
real.
had photos of the shit.
And then I was like, okay, all right. I said, I'm in my mind, I'm just like, bro, what a dummy. Because it's like, bro, you just came back with one of the hottest tracks.
I still ain't heard it.
I felt like the summer. Oh yeah, you gotta hear it.
I still ain't heard it.
First day out.
Okay.
Fire. That Shiesty that you know, before he got locked up.
Yeah.
I know people that heard it. It was going crazy, bro. It was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was like
it's gonna keep going crazy because
summertime hit. I know he was gonna go crazy in the summer. My brother. See, this is the epitome of the people that you have around you. First of all, the man that was supposed to lead this young man to be a great man steered him in the wrong direction.
His father.
His father. Like you helping him, you setting this all up. When in your mind do you say, hey son, there's other ways to go about this. Nah, you
know what it sound like? It sound like my hours off from you went down there just because
and the fact that Gucci Mane went down to Dallas to do this meeting. Bro, you at a point in your life where you can't go backwards, brother. You gotta get lawyers. You know what I'm saying? That goes to show me that these rappers don't be having the money that they say.
Either they don't have the money or they don't have the mindset to comprehend what the fuck is going on when it comes to business.
That too.
This is a business play.
Not only do you and your father show up, you and your father, your lawyer,
and 8 other niggas.
So many things could have happened. You know what I'm saying? You could have renegotiated that deal.
Negotiated the deal.
You could have, whoever it was you was trying to sign with or go with, why didn't you have them go to that meeting with you to try to get your way up out of that contract?
Like you said, it's the mindset.
There's so many ways
many
legit ways you could have came about. You trying to do it on some Suge Knight gangster
stuff. He didn't want to go about it.
Let's talk about this with the Suge Knight stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's still alleged. Nobody really knows what happened with Eazy-E and Suge Knight.
Facts.
We talk about it.
Facts.
We assume that's the way it happened, but nobody really knows.
It's your word, they word, and what really happened.
Because Suge have dudes on ankle monitors, you know what I'm saying, doing all that. So we really don't know. When he talk about he hung the lights over the balcony.
Over the balcony.
That's still alleged.
There was no proof of that.
It's his word versus Suge's word. There's no.
But a few niggas was there.
But there's no, you know what I'm saying? But still,
my hours off.
Nobody really, you know what I'm saying? No, if that's really true or not, you know. But you know,
but
we just assume.
But it comes down. It comes down to what you said. See, y'all gotta love my cousin because my cousin does a lot of things when it regards to niggas having common sense. Now, these niggas ain't got common sense. These is hood niggas.
And then y'all go and record yourself.
We going down to that motherfucking studio, and if this nigga don't let us out this contract, we robbing him. Or worse.
Because he's gonna let us out then.
Or worse.
And he's gonna let us out then. Now just imagine, y'all somebody pop. Now look.
And this is some shit.
You going back to, bro, you just got out the fence, bro. Why do you want
going right?
Bro, it was ways to go back. Then what? Big 30, come on, bro.
You going right.
Big 30, you had motion before all this. Why did you join in?
It's your homie, bro. Got to ride for him.
Man, okay.
That's
my homie.
Why
didn't you talk common sense to your homie?
He had him and 8 niggas with him. You go anywhere with 8 niggas, you know you going to get some shit done.
Y'all travel to Memphis.
You going to get some shit done. You could have
had him with there to be intimidating. This is Gucci Mane, and this is the thing, bro. They call it Gucci a rap. Gucci is a civilian.
We gonna get to that. Let me read the shit. It's goddamn. Rapper Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Jr. and 8 others were recently arrested and charged in a federal indictment. Indictment for the alleged kidnapping and armed robbery of Gucci Mane. The incident reportedly took place January 10, 2026 at a recording studio in Dallas, Texas. According to the Department of Justice, the group executed a coordinated armed takeover to resolve a contract dispute. Here's the thing about that coordinated armed takeover. We might have to split this in 2 parts because we about to go. But when you say coordinated, even if y'all plan to go down there and have a conversation with Gucci Mane, the fact that y'all had weapons with y'all and we're going to have a meeting, that's where the organization comes in. Because you were going to have a business meeting and you took 8 niggas with you. Now it's coordinated. Now, if it would have just been like we popped up at the studio or just so happened to be recording, Gucci came and we just so happened to have 8 niggas there, it wouldn't have been a coordinated incident.
These dudes came from Memphis.
They came from Memphis.
He had a halfway house in Dallas.
Yes.
So